When obtaining your first mortgage, you have a choice to go direct to a bank or to use a mortgage broker. In this video, I break down the process of what I do as a mortgage broker throughout your home buying journey. Let's go. How are you doing? My name's Alex Kerr, mortgage broker here. Maybe you're on the fence in regards to what's the best option for you when deciding to buy your first home. Bank versus broker summary. I don't want to get into too much detail in regards to the fundamental differences between the services offered from a bank or broker, as I want to go through the multiple hats mortgage brokers will have to wear throughout the process, which you may not be aware of. When you go to your bank, you will need an appointment which will last at least 2 hours. With a broker, they will require 15 minutes or so to decide if what you are looking to do is possible. A bank will always do a full fact find from the outset. This is a requirement, but in 15 minutes it's very easy to identify if there are going to be any deal breakers to what you are looking to do. So rather than waste 2 hours of everyone's time, a broker will spend a short amount of time establishing if what you are looking to do is possible, before then going on to the longer process of a fact find. A bank has access to one set of products where a broker has access to multiple products from probably around 100 different mortgage lenders. So the chances of getting a better deal and saving thousands of pounds even after any broker fees is worth considering. A broker will understand different criteria of different banks and therefore can usually find a solution for most situations. A bank can only provide solutions from their own set of criteria, so when you see a bank, you will have to fit their criteria. You may spend hours trying to get through to the bank over the phone, where brokers have access to special intermediary phone lines, which even though sometimes can get busy, will always provide access to that mortgage lender's team for updates. A broker will also be the one staying on the phone rather than yourself. This can be valuable if you just do not have time. These are the main differences between the bank and the broker. Now we can look at some of the behind the scenes processes that mortgage brokers will do and the knowledge they have. First of all, in most mortgage applications, there are going to be hurdles. A lender may decline the mortgage, and a broker may see a solution which you may not have seen yourself. For example, extending the mortgage term or choosing a different product could be the difference between a mortgage being accepted and declined, as a longer mortgage term will lead to lower monthly payments, which could be the difference when considering affordability. A mortgage lender will usually give an opportunity to a broker to see if there is a way to remodel a case that is failing so that it will fit within the lender's criteria. Brokers are programmed to do this throughout the whole process and many times can overturn cases and see solutions which sometimes the mortgage lender or underwriter has not even seen themselves. A mortgage broker is a bit like an oracle of mortgage criteria. It's not just about getting the best deal, it's also about finding and matching the right lender to your circumstances. Now I'm going to talk about some of the ways we help our clients which you may not have considered as an option with a broker. Estate agents. If required, we will educate our clients on how to find properties online and how to negotiate an offer and what information to find out prior to putting an offer in. I'm happy to accept links via email of a property that a client would like to buy prior to their viewing. I will look at the elements such as construction type and provide as much feedback as possible. Older properties are constructed from different materials which are more prone to attracting dampness, which can be a huge problem both externally and internally. We will advise clients on the different types of valuations they can have, and we always recommend a home buyer's report as a minimum. We will then book a separate appointment with our client to go through a home buyer's report and provide any relevant feedback. None of this has to do with the mortgage application itself. This is more a process of buying the property and is arguably the role that should be included within the estate agency service, but nonetheless is something the majority of brokers will provide. Let's talk about solicitors. It's not easy to find a good solicitor. When I say a good solicitor, I mean one that will communicate you throughout the process and ensure every step is completed. A mortgage broker will usually provide solicitors that they work with, and more importantly, a solicitor that will be on the panel of your mortgage lender and provide you a service of no win, no fee. But this is what I feel is of most value from a broker when it comes to solicitors. A broker knows how to deal with solicitors and how to approach ones which are not communicating. We have a process for this. I'm not saying that a solicitor recommended from a broker is going to be amazing. What I'm saying is that the broker will fight your corner, as it is also in their interest to get you over the line to completion. Every solicitor is set up in a similar way. You have a case handler, a team leader, and a manager. If your case handler is not responding, which is likely the case in most purchases, then you can request to speak to the team leader. This normally sorts out the problem. However, if the team leader does not satisfy your requirement, then you need to speak to the manager. In most cases, this normally resolves the issue, but in the unlikely event it doesn't, you can dig out the details of the owners or directors of the solicitors and explain your problem, and they categorically will solve it. Understanding how a solicitor company is set up and knowing how to overcome the biggest problem with solicitors, which is when your process seems to be stuck and not going anywhere, I believe is worth its weight in gold, as a broker will be able to get you over this hurdle every single time. Our solicitors that we recommend also provide what's called a second search promise, which means if you lose your first property for whatever reason and then buy another one within 6 months, they will pay for your second set of searches, which is normally around £300. We now have a solicitor portal on our mortgagechain.co.uk website where you can request quotes from solicitors that specialise for first-time buyers. They all provide no win, no fee, the second search promise, fixed fees, and most importantly, by adding your mortgage lender within the quote, will mean you receive quotes from solicitors that are on your mortgage lender's panel. These are all solicitors I use for my clients, and the portal is completely free to use. I've left the link in the description below called Solicitor Quoting Portal. You can obtain quotes at no obligation and even instruct your solicitors. Plenty of people from the YouTube channel have been using these solicitors with success. Instructions on how to use the portal are provided, as well as a detailed information on the solicitor process. As part of our mortgage broker service, we also go through the solicitor process, explain the different searches that are required, when fees need to be paid, when the contract will be signed, and will always provide guidance through each and every step. A mortgage broker will also take you through the whole process, start to finish, and will be able to provide value information in any scenario that crops up. I'm not going to go through the mortgage application process in this video, as that goes without saying. A mortgage broker will help you with that. I wanted to focus on the other areas outside of this which may go unnoticed and might not be on your radar as much. I believe a good mortgage broker really can provide a huge amount of value. Of course, every brokerage is different. My personal opinion is that mortgage brokers that do not charge fees get overloaded with volume applications from clients who do not value their service as much as someone who is happy to pay a mortgage broker fee. Brokers who charge fees are normally more process driven, customer services focused, with a higher quality service across the board. Today's question: were you aware of these other services provided by mortgage brokers? Let me know. Mortgage warning: please note, we do need to let you know that your home may be repossessed if you do not keep up repayments on your mortgage. So thanks for watching today's video. I hope it's provided some useful information and insight into the services of a mortgage broker. If you're not yet subscribed, please consider ringing the bell and subscribing. I've been Alex Kerr, providing the best tools and tips to first-time buyers, and I really look forward to seeing you in the next video.